It's your girl, Young Kiyama, aka Queen Killer, aka the next Hokage, aka Sienna, and who are you?
And it is your second host, Josh, aka JC. And welcome back. Finally, welcome back to Tower Talk, episode 74, I believe.
Yep, I'm in the middle. We took a break in the middle of the season. Now we're back. Oh my god.
When was the last episode, actually? Let me see.
Yeah, look at it.
November the 14th.
Ugh.
God damn.
Well, yeah, sorry for being gone for so long, guys. Our lives are train wrecks, so.
It's all going downhill and then up out of nowhere. Shit is fucking busy.
Y'all thought we were
ain't
done,
done.
but we're not, you motherfuckers. We're not. We're here.
We gotta get the bag, you feel me?
Real.
God damn.
So yeah, a lot of shit's been going down. We recorded like 74 and 75 and then just decided not to upload them because they were outdated by the time I finally had time to like get them out.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like, fuck it. Let's go back when we were like clear-minded, because 75 was kind of dog shit anyways, I'm not gonna lie. I noticed when I was trying to edit like back in the day, I was like, yeah, we're kind of just brain dead the entire time.
It's fair.
We're just sitting there like, oh, what are we talking about now? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Because a part of most of these episodes are usually in news for the most part sometimes, unless we
Yeah,
got something to
and
talk about.
yeah, and we were just boring that episode. It happens sometimes, you know. But yeah, it's been a while. It's been 2.5 months basically.
Yeah, I hope everyone has not like tuned out and said, "Oh, these niggas don't care."
Yeah. Yeah, I hope y'all also had a good Christmas and New Year, you know, that definitely
Yes,
happened while we were
sir.
gone. You know, and we're here. We're here now,
Mhm.
surprisingly enough. To be fair, me and Josh have still been working on our content, like our like he's been working on YouTube videos. I work on videos when I can. I've been streaming. So like we're still doing shit, but
Yep, that don't stop.
Tower Talk kind of got put on the back burner
Right.
because it's not like we didn't want to do it. It's just like it's a lot more of an inconvenience for us to try to schedule things to get together for the podcast, especially with like how our schedules have been the past while.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
A lot of caveats.
we're chilling now. We should be chilling. We plan on doing this bi-weekly
Yes.
instead of every week.
Yep.
For the at least for the foreseeable future.
Mhm.
Every other Friday, hopefully, barring any other problems.
Mhm.
But you know, we're trying. We're trying.
Yeah, we are. So y'all be patient. Stay tuned. We're gonna keep this shit going.
Yep. And it's been a while since I got to say this. Josh, how have you been?
God damn. How have I been? Well, this may come to a lot of people's surprise on what I've been doing, but I mean, you know, uh it's been pretty solid just figuring out things, being consistent with a gym membership now and really
Mm-hmm.
eating better. Um and what really motivated that was just going to the doctor's office and just getting that appointment. And doc was like, "Man, nigga, you gained a lot of pounds, bro. That's not good." And I was like, "Yeah." And so I don't know, it just sparked me because I was like, "Oh, shit. I'm gonna die soon if I don't get this shit together." So,
If I don't start living a better life, I will have a worse life. Who would have
yeah,
thought?
that's how it kinda what it went through my brain. So, a lot of the shit that I had to do, like waking up early, making sure I sleep well and all this shit, is because of a lot of health issues. Like, I got chronic
Yeah.
migraines. I can't fucking
Yeah.
I have to have good sleep. Shit like that. It sucks, but it's also like, I'm glad at least it pushes me, to
Pushes you to live better,
yeah,
yeah.
so
That's solid.
but yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that's what I've been, doing as far as personal life goes, just finishing up school as usual, getting that bullshit done, consistent with YouTube, yada yada yada. You guys know the drill. Yeah, that's I can say that much. That's what I've been doing. Yeah, I mean, can't think of anything else. My life is still boring. Don't forget
Getting
that.
paper, nigga.
That is true. We are trying to get some paper. I
We've
really
been
want to
getting a
move
little
out.
bit. We've been getting more paper than we're known to. At
Right,
least we're still broke and hated in America, but soon we'll only be hated in America.
right, exactly.
We're getting
And
there.
that's something I'd rather
Um,
take than being broke.
that is true. That is true. Well, we're basically just broke and hated, but you know,
Yeah, that is.
I had a discussion on stream earlier about the hierarchy of hatred. What if I dropped that as a video? That'd be crazy. But yeah,
How
man,
you been?
as for me,
Yeah.
I wow. Well, there have been like 18 laws passed that are anti-trans since the last time we were on the podcast, so that's pretty cool.
Glad to see them regressing. Love to see it.
Yeah, true. Just if you're gonna do some shit, commit to it, and they're committing to it. I respect
Right.
that. You know, I've been speedrunning a lot. I've been hanging out with the anime speedrun niggas. Some of you niggas, y'all gotta stop what you do. But you know, for the most part, I like them. You know, you would think, you know, anime fans and speedrunners, and they're on the internet all the time, they've got to be the worst. And they're in a Discord server, they got to be the worst people of all time. But nobody there is like super transphobic or racist or anything. Or yeah, like they're all pretty cool. I got videos in the works right now,
Dubs.
and I can say that without it being weird because I've been like somewhat consistent with videos, like 2 a month at least
Mm.
for the past few. So you know, we'll take it. I did finally release that Fist of the North Star video. I said I was gonna promote on the podcast just so you guys got to hear my opinions about my favorite shonen manga, and then I ended up not being able to talk about it on the podcast because we didn't upload any, and that sucks because that's my best video.
Mm.
Been chilling. I got some Soul Eater videos in the works. I got Ace of Diamond video in the works, especially when I start reading part 2 soon because it ended recently.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fun. It's fun making the content that I do.
That's what's up.
I don't know, getting paper, like I said, not that much, but some.
Hmm.
Played One Piece Odyssey. One Piece Odyssey came out. It's one of my favorite RPGs now. TWT happened.
Hmm.
Every player that I like chokes, so it doesn't matter. Every fighting game.
Okay.
And then yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I've really done since then, other than like streaming all the time. I'm more of a streamer now. Like I was just somebody who streamed before. You know, I wasn't necessarily a streamer,
Hmm.
but I'm a bit of a streamer now. What can I say? I'm a bit of a streamer. I got average viewers. I got regulars. Like that shit's crazy
That's
to me.
fire.
Yeah, that's you know, I average like as of recently like, and this sounds like a small amount because it's an average of 5, when in reality I generally get around like, you know, like 5 to 10, but it's on average of 5 viewers, and it's like doesn't sound like a lot until you realize that Twitch. Here's the crazy thing: if you average like more than 10 viewers, you're like top 10% of Twitch.
That's a sad thing to say.
Like discoverability on Twitch is actually just dog
Yeah.
shit. So, you know, being able to say that I as somebody with only like 100 or so followers and saying that I average like 5 to 10 viewers a stream is like, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty cool. It feels pretty cool. Unfortunately, all those viewers are gonna go away when I stop playing Budokai. But what are you gonna do? Plan on playing God Hand on stream tonight.
Oh, really?
Plan on doing a night stream and starting God Hand. I fucking love that game, but I've never beaten it, so I want to play through it on stream. Because if you don't know, it's a parody of Fist of the North Star. It's a parody of Fist of the North Star where you just beat the shit out of everything, and it's really hard. But yeah, that's about it. That's about all I've been up to. You know, just chilling, working, doing what I do. I'm an entertainer. You know, yeah, fucking. Every now and then I talk to like some thirsty e-boy or something and get some shit for free. That's about it. That's about all I do.
Okay. That's what's up. Yeesh.
You'd be surprised how many like disgusting niggas are online that are like so desperate for a girl that you can just get shit from them for free. And this makes me sound like a bad person to say this, but I only do it if like I'll only do that kind of shit if like the person's like yuck, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Cuz then I'm like, "Oh yeah, you like I don't feel bad, taking money from you."
Hey, don't tell him. Don't tell him that you getting extorted for free, bruh. Like, bruh,
That's what I'm saying.
come on. Hey, that's what's up. I mean, that's why I don't really hate the whole rhetoric or like the ideology. Of, oh, you well, all of this is poison. OnlyFans poisoning
Yeah,
the
like
younger youth. Like, there's obviously toxic and bad things and
things about
repercussions
it.
from
Yes.
it, but at the end of the day, you should know what you're getting into in the space, um, and the
Yeah.
fact that like people are paying for adult content at the end of the day. So
Yeah, exactly. I told Josh the other day we were talking about just a whole bunch of different shit, and I was like, yeah, no, there's a few league niggas that I've just gotten money and free skins from just for like, you know, like a picture or something. It's like it's free, and they're always like it's either like a consensual thing or like, oh, they're a bad person, so let me take money from them. It's fucked up when you say it like that, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'll be honest.
let's get the bag, yeah.
Yeah. Plus, we gotta make it out the hood, man. We gotta make it out the hood.
What do you
Cause
see like as far as projecting with your like Twitch? Like, where do you see yourself at the end of this year?
at the end of this year, if I go hard on Twitch content like I want to, like the way that I want to, cause I'm gonna keep speedrunning. Speedrunning's like integral to me. I've always been a speedrunner. You know that. But I do kind of want to branch out a little bit and like there's like certain content things I want to do. And if they do well, um, and if I can somehow manage to like not only make videos on my King Kioma channel, like my main thing, but also do like stream highlights or something on the Young Kioma channel, which I realized I could use it for.
Mhm.
Uh, I could see myself. I want to say I want to by the end of this year, I want to double my viewer average. So if it's 5 now, then by the end of the year, I just want to hit 10 average.
Nice.
Um, and like 500 followers, right?
Mm.
Like I think that those are both reasonable things to say. I think once I start getting going on content, because I have like I can finally get into YouTube content, because the thing that's been holding me back is one, that god awful game I was speedrunning, and I got taught a valuable lesson in never grinding a game that hard again.
Mm.
Because it's legitimately bad for your mental health.
Mm.
Because the thing I hate about speedrunning, and I've talked about this with the speedrunning niggas before, and they all agreed, it's an inherently perfectionist sport.
Mhm.
And if you're not there for it mentally, constantly every time you run, it's going to tax you. And the thing is, you're never going to always be prepared for the pressure that it puts on you.
Mhm.
Um, so like I was taught basically never grind a game that hard again. And also like I don't know, there's I'm just better at time management now. Like I've always been pretty good at time management, but I'm better now. So I can manage time spent off stream, like doing shit and like recording and stuff, and time spent on stream as well.
Mhm.
Uh, which is good because I also want to try working on music again this year. Really getting back into it.
Mhm.
Um, and yeah, I could see myself hitting like 500 followers and average of 10 viewers by the end of the year. If like I'm good at what I do. If I don't, it's legitimately just a skill issue. I'm like willing to say that. I'm willing to say it's just me not being good enough. Um,
Damn,
and
really?
at that point, I just have to go back to the drawing board, to go next. But and then hopefully by the end of the year with YouTube, See, I get a good amount of views per video. That's the thing. So it's hard to call, right? Because I only have 12 subs, but my video average is like, barring the King's Gambit episodes, which are just things that I want to do, little gag things I want to do anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Um, like my actual videos, my serious videos are like, I get like at least 50 views a video.
Mhm,
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's hard to call where I think I'll be with that.
mhm,
I want. I mean, this isn't reasonable, right? But I do want to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, right? That's not reasonable to say,
mhm.
but it's like a something I do want to do just to see how well my videos do with an actual audience,
Right.
But reasonably for YouTube, I just want to hit 100 subs by the end of the year.
Okay. Sad move.
That's my plan. Speaking of 1,000 subs, you should be reaching 1,000 subs soon,
Yeah, we gotta
like
see.
within the next like 2 months or so. Yeah. Anybody who's listening, anybody who still pays attention to this dead channel, uh, if you're not subbed to Josh's channel, youtube.com/joshcrafts, it's in the
Yes,
description.
sir.
Uh, you should sub, get him to 1,000, especially if you like him. He's also been branching out with content recently, so
Yep.
there's a little something for everybody there now. Used to be he only really stuck with like the whole indie game thing, but now he does indie games still, but he'll fuck around with like some cooking videos or like a one-off with like, some kind of meme game, shit like that. Like, bro just fucks around.
Mhm.
Guy, he has fun with his content. So if y'all want to go check it out, you should go check it out.
Yes, sir.
But
Nice.
yeah, that's about it. We've
Nice.
been we've been cooling. We've been cooling, chilling, and chilling.
God dang. Yeah. It's been a minute, but we're back, yeah.
Yeah. So Josh,
All right.
do we have any comments?
Yeah, we got some old ass comments, bruh.
We got old comments. Woo, let's go.
I actually need to see if let me see.
See if we have anything like somewhat recent.
Okay, I'm still logged in. I had switched my browser from my Tower Talk profile. Yeah, let me make sure we also have comments. I'm assuming we probably have comments for the other social media platforms. Yeah, we do. Oh, damn, we got more than what I thought.
I feel so bad.
Damn. Okay. It says 6 on Facebook, but I only see 2. Let me see, make sure. Comment on your post. Did they delete it? They probably deleted it because I don't see it.
Probably deleted it.
Yeah, I only see 2 now.
Yeah, probably deleted it.
Okay. Let me
They probably got flagged for transphobic or racist hate speech.
Is that what you think we finna get?
I think it's possible.
Okay. Okay. Let me check TikTok real quick. Um 5 days ago,
Mm, wow.
we got
Okay. 5
one.
days ago.
Uh I think we have 3
Okay.
or yeah, I guess 4 in total.
Okay.
Maybe
Let's go then.
5.
Oh,
Wait, when do we last episode was the 14th. Maybe we already read the okay, all right. Yeah, we'll just read it. We'll read it. Let's get it. Let's start with, the YouTube.
okay. This one we might get some transphobic or racist shit
Let's see.
if it's YouTube. YouTube does not like me either.
Ain't that the truth? Don't like both of us.
That's real. We were talking about that on stream earlier.
Right. Uh
Stupid.
oh, what'd you say?
I said stupid.
God damn.
Why he start transforming in the middle of saying Nick?
Bruh.
Alright, let's go.
We got the first comment on the Usopp's drip is made clip
Oh my god, to this day.
to this day. This was 2 months ago. From Mary or Mariano. Um,
Yeah.
says you mid.
You did read this one. I remember this
We
one,
did.
and that shit's funny as shit to me. Yeah,
Okay, we
because
probably did.
it's like, ooh, what does that mean?
Then we probably okay. We probably read this one too.
Said humid. That one's a classic for me. That one's not as classic as This should be your last video, but
This is your last. It's like okay, sorry, my nigga. Damn,
that shit's so funny. The fucking this should be your last one. That shit's hilarious.
that's a classic. All the
It
fame.
is.
I guess we read the next one, which says Zoro's a decent, and then this is the ranking One Piece character drip. Zoro's a decent when he has any shirt that's open.
Yeah.
You know, there's a fire. Indy's lobby, Sabiota,
Okay. Yeah. Real.
Skypea, and Zoro's fit post time skip. We're good. I don't know if we read that.
We didn't, and that is actually a pretty solid take. That is true. Anytime Zoro has like the open shirt fit, it's fire. Anytime Zoro has his titties out, it's a good fit.
Oh, not the titties.
He does. Have you seen, bro? Have you seen his Wano design? They're just out.
Hey, he dripped up. He dripped up.
He is dripped up. He is
I
dripped the fuck
respect
up.
that.
He is.
Okay, okay,
That's why I give him like a solid A. I think that's even what I gave him back then. Solid A.
okay.
Drip does not relate to how hot I think a character is, because if we were talking about how hot he is, I'd put him at S. But
Okay. I respect that. That's valid. Valid. With a green check mark emoji.
remember when Robin had melanin?
Remember when she used to be black?
I remember when she was a light-skinned queen, and now look at her.
They gentrified her.
The gentrified Robin. It's funny because in Odyssey, her skin is darker than it is in the anime. Even though it's post-time skip Robin.
Funny.
Because they made her like a mega white post-time skip. But yeah, keep going.
Was okay. The next one is on the same clip, ranking One Piece characters drip. K Real says all of this is so true.
See? The people understand me.
Okay.
People get it. I think that clip was from before I was trans. I believe if I had said that as who I am now, that nobody would agree with it. So
They got the implicit bias. It's crazy. That is wild. Yeah.
I think I'm just telling a little joke. I'm not accusing everybody of being transphobic. It's just funny. I'm sorry, guys.
Y'all have to understand. That's the humor, bro.
The humor is both of us are marginalized groups, so therefore we must assume that everybody is hating us because it's funny.
Mm-hmm. Like this, the next two comments or the last comment, I'm gonna assume this nigga is something. Just because I can.
For real.
But the last
It's Black
two,
History Month. Why not?
yeah, that is true. I'm in here, bro.
We would come back during Black History Month, like the Avatar,
Like the Avatar.
when the world needed us most.
Vanish. That's crazy.
But then we come back at the opportune time. I was telling Glitch last night, and I'm sorry for cutting you off again.
Are you
I was
good?
telling Glitch last night, I was like, you should try to get a world record today for your birthday. And he goes, why? And I go, because you're double buffed right now. And he said, what do you mean? And I said, bro, it's your birthday, and you know Black History Month is like Sozin's Comet from Avatar.
Mm-mm. Right.
And he was like, you kind of spitting for real.
Interesting. That is a take.
It is.
All right.
Like, people are stronger during February, bro.
The next comment, tumbleweeds are real clip.
That's a classic.
Yeah, that is.
That is a classic one.
I'm not.
Classic era Tower Talk.
I'm not gonna say the name because I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm just gonna say Mont says, and now to really blow your mind, look up where tumbleweeds came from. They're originally cropped from Russia, as bonkers as that sounds.
Is that real?
I don't fucking know. Let's see.
Is that real? We're gonna see if we just got meme. All right, we looked it up. We're looking it up right now.
Oh shit.
Let's see. Also known as the Russian thistle.
Yep. I was surprised.
Oh. Near the Ural Mountains in Russia, spreading from there across much of Asia and Europe. Yo, this guy's goated. How did he know that? Yo, that's sick.
If you actually look at it when it's green, it's crazy how that turns into a tumbleweed. What the fuck?
Wow. Wow. That's crazy. You know, Josh is trying to get as much Russian knowledge as he can. So that's sick.
Oh my god.
Josh loves learning shit about Russia because he has a primarily Russian fan base. That's so crazy to me.
Yeah. I don't know how, but it just happened. I thought they would hate me.
You're one of them there, darkies.
Yeah. What is this?
Dude, what was you looked up the word and it was like a full sentence just to call someone the hard R.
Yeah, like the one dude
And it's
commented
like,
me.
at what point are you the problem, you know?
Right, like I don't know.
It's like, if for
Like, did I
somebody to
do
type out
something?
that much just to call you the hard R, you had to do something wrong. I hate to break
I
it to
must have
you.
said something in English that like offended him or something. Like,
Like, you actually, like, you had to have, like, disrespected his mother's name or
yeah, I
some
must have
shit.
called his
Like,
mama a bitch in like English, like to like
yeah,
Russian
and
or
like,
something.
that's, like, I'm gonna be honest, Josh, that might have been your fault. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He probably reversed the audio and was like, he he did that. My mother, a bitch. Like he must have thought I just fucking disrespected his whole family, clan,
Duh,
origin,
you called my mother a bitch.
cred. Exactly. Like what the
For that,
fuck?
I told you, stupid black man.
What the fucking stupid. Yeah, them niggas. Oh, that was a serious moment for me. I was like, damn, just to call me the hard R. That's crazy.
It's like, at that point, I'd have rather just been called the hard R.
Yeah, like you could have went out your way to do Google Translate, bitch. I don't speak your language.
But no, the fact that it was like, bro actually took out the effort to type the whole, like, that's your fault, Josh. I don't know what you did, but that's your fault.
Nigga just took that shit way too far. Like, god damn, my bad. Sorry.
Give me a warning next time, like, shit, my bad.
That's funny.
But yeah, what's our last one?
It's on the Freezer is racist clip. Cloudy says, nigga. All right, Cloudy.
You kind of right. You kind of spin.
Oh my god.
And that's
Yeah,
it.
that's it
Just
for
leave this off
YouTube.
with. All right.
Then we got, yeah, like I said, we got two on Facebook. Uh, Still surprised. I don't know how niggas are even commenting on here, but that's what it is. On the next comment, we got British people talk weird.
Here we go.
Will the Truth says your ignorance is showing. Gobsmack equals slap hand over mouth surprising. Gob equals mouth.
Oh my
Smacked
god. Here we
equals
go.
smacked.
Here we
Bollocks
go.
equals balls, i.e., testicles, i.e.,
The,
what y'all lack.
yeah, okay, so here's the deal,
By the way, he's an old
right?
white man with a beard.
No, I knew for a fact. Trust me, you didn't have to tell me that. I knew.
No.
But Ro's British, so do I really have a reason to listen?
But he lives in Pennsylvania. Oh, this one.
Wait, word?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at his Facebook page.
Oh, I think we're getting a mega troll. I think this dude's actually a legend. Never mind. You can continue.
Oh no, he's conservative though. I can already see it.
Oh yeah, no, I can tell.
It's always, bro. They always got a fucking like. I could just see it. A gun, some Confederate flag looking ass thing. It's just fucking too easy. Y'all old niggas gotta stop. Y'all expose yourself too easily.
These supposed to be our heroes. Negro, please. Old niggas are viable like D Rose.
That's a fact. That's actual
That
fact.
reminds me, we get to talk about something that's somewhat recent on the podcast.
What up?
But we'll get to it when we talk about news.
Okay. All right. Well, we don't care. All right. Next comment.
Yes, sir. Talk to him.
It is Snoop sells breakfast food.
Oh yeah, classic.
Laurie McCormick says, "What's so funny?" Question mark,
What's
question
so
mark. I always look at their profile to pick just to see it's a black guy we got a emoji black icon as his profile pic with Black History Month circled all around. Oh, this is a FD signifier looking ass nigga. Oh yeah, that's
weird?
he look like a skinny
Okay,
FD signifier.
sick. So what's funny is why the fuck would Snoop Dogg be making breakfast cereal?
Yeah.
That's it. That and bro got what's it called? Got furry, got furry mascots, and that's just funny to me. That's it. That's the joke. That's all it was.
That was just the humor, bro.
That was just
That's
the
all it
humor. I
is.
think you gotta expand your humor vocabulary or something.
Y'all old niggas are exposing yourselves. I'm sorry. That's just
Oh, nigga.
come on, man. Like niggas is posting memes on Facebook. That's how I know you're old. I don't. It's not even disrespect, you know. It's just it's too easy.
It is what it is. Also, you said the name low key. If you know, it would be sick.
Hmm.
If we could get him on the podcast somehow, that'd be kind of fire.
Hey, Laurie, I know you probably
No,
gonna
not
see
him. I
this.
was talking about FD Signifier, bro.
Oh, shit, we can.
We get him on the podcast.
That's
That'd
a
be so fire.
fucking damn. That's a guess. That's gonna be a big ass.
That's a guest.
Because I'm
That's
just
a we'd be getting into it type beat.
yeah. That feels like.
Like we would be going in the trenches just talking about shit.
How the fuck do we even start getting someone like that?
How the fuck do we get anybody on here, bro? Nobody wants to be on this podcast.
Nigga, they don't even know who we are. That's the
I know.
only thing.
I could maybe get like some of the speed running niggas in here, but that's about it. I can't get anybody that would be like a overarching like, oh, this is gonna give us like mad content guest. You know what I mean?
I feel like we could probably because FD strikes me as someone who probably wouldn't give a fuck about like views or clout or anything like that.
Right, but like I don't know.
Like
That's one of
it
those
has to
things
be
where
like I think
yeah,
since we are from more of the younger audience or generation, like sharing our viewpoints that kind of expresses similarities to FD may, you know, like people like FD too, all these left YouTubers or bread tubers, you know, we might get something from somebody, you know. I feel like
yeah,
that would be, but I mean, again, like
real,
we would have to actually like, you know, express our views on the podcast about that type of shit. So,
yeah, that's real. But I think it would just make for such an interesting episode, like super content heavy.
hmm
But yeah, fucking, oh man, I can only imagine how steep that one would get though.
oh yeah,
Because if you thought it was bad with me talking for 20 minutes on stream about the hierarchy of hatred and the pyramid that it creates, like, oh, it gets so much worse.
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, he's a damn scholar, man. Y'all should check him out if y'all
Yes.
haven't heard of him.
Also, literally a teacher.
Yeah, literally a teacher. He worked
So
with
yeah,
the
I
troubled
should.
youth too. Yeah, he has a lot of
Yep.
experience.
We always need people like that. People who are willing to work with those that are less privileged.
Yeah. All right.
But you know, fucking shout out to him. So Josh, it's been a long time since I said this one too.
Mm.
What do we got for tech this week?
Tech.
We're gonna say not a damn thing. This 9.
Oh, I can't prepare.
Oh
I
shit.
can't
Okay.
prepare. I only got 2 though.
Okay.
Um, so this is one that I've been using often. It's called Shazam. Well, I guess I got 3.
I mean, Shazam's a pretty known one. That's like the one that's like the music one, right?
Yeah, so it just helps you
Yeah.
identify music that because every single time I pull up to streamers streams or just someone's video or whatever, I'm like, what the fuck is that song? So
That's why you know what I do, that you might actually want to do this as well, just in case. But what I do is for all the videos I make, or at least I started with the Fist of the North Star video, is in the description I leave a playlist that has every track used in the video.
yeah, I've been doing that for my own videos because I had a nigga ask me that, like, "What's your intro and outro?" I was like, "You know what? I'm just start fucking put it in the
Yeah,
description as well." Yeah, put niggas on. Yeah. So I just been using that. So if y'all don't fucking know about that one, that's the one.
yeah,
And it's quick as fuck.
it is quick as hell.
Yep. Yeah.
No lie.
My second one. We got. So you guys heard in the intro, I've been eating, cutting, and fucking doing all this shit, trying to stay healthy and fit. Which by the way, I forgot to mention. If I hit my weight goal, I will probably make a video on how I got my lazy fat ass to do it because I'm trying to get to 15% fat, body fat.
Dude,
Um,
oh, that's a killer one because I remember how shit at my peak I was like 20.
no, 20%.
Yeah, at my peak I was 20. I'm probably like I'm probably not too. I'm probably like 30 now.
Oh, you think you 30?
Yeah, probably like 30.
So yeah, I think that's the good range
15
is
is
25 to like 15%.
yeah.
So yeah, it's questionable with like depending on your height and your actual weight.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. Well, I also yeah, I'm pretty small. So,
so yeah, yeah, I just wanted to make a video because I see all I do research with whatever I do. I try to make sure I understand well, and most of these fitness gurus are just trying to get views and make
I was
money.
about to say most are
They're
cappers.
just cap.
If you're
It's a
like
whole rabbit
very
hole.
rarely is there someone with like there's somebody that knows their shit when it comes to that kind of stuff when like talking about it on YouTube. Like the closest I can think of is like Philion before he started making video essays. Did like a lot of shit talking about fitness and stuff. Granted, he would be making fun of a lot of those kinds of people, like fitness gurus and stuff. But along in his videos, he would be like saying like, "Oh yeah, this is what you would actually do for this, this, and that." Like,
Right.
critiquing it.
Yeah.
Shout out to his change in content though, because he's a huge video essay guy now, and he makes some fucking
Yeah, he's
sick
fine.
content.
Yeah. So the only two I can recommend is Jay Nippard and Institute
That's a
of uh Anatomy.
that is a crazy name.
Yeah, when I heard Nippard, I was like, "What is it?"
I
What is
I
that
would kill
name?
myself, bruh. I could
Why
not live like
why
that.
they
I
name
could
you
not
like
live
that, bro?
life
Why
like
is that
that.
your last name, bro? What the fuck?
Bro, so why they name you like that?
He had to had his ancestors had to.
His ancestors had to. There was something up with them. I don't know.
Yeah,
I got a question for you. All right, this might be fucked up because I don't know the person at all. Is he white or black?
white.
Really, his last name is. I really thought he would be a black guy. God damn. Okay,
Yeah.
now I'm even more confused.
All right. I mean, it would
I
make
don't.
kind of sense if like you know what I'm saying, ancestors.
Oh yeah, true. Right, but like,
You would think it would be like the opposite though.
yeah, wow, you threw me for a loop with this character.
No, but
Okay.
don't get me wrong. Nipper is actually legit. So the thing is, his thumbnails and his the way you would probably look at it is like, oh, he's just another fucking fitness YouTuber. But when you actually look into his videos, it's actually the opposite. Like he keeps it 100% real, and he goes a little bit more according to science, uh,
Mm.
and like studies, and he'd applied it
So
on his
is
own
he more
life.
analytical or is he like more like entertainment based?
He's more analytical.
Okay.
And obviously he has to do stuff like how to get lean, these type of titles to grab people's attention.
Right, because you want views. I'm always gonna respect somebody who it's content. I get it. I understand.
But
I'd shit. I'd clickbait if I was like smarter.
right, true. And like what I really respect about him though is just that like he keeps it 100% real, and he used his own like experiences to just apply to his videos. Um
I like that.
But the only thing I will say that I don't like about fitness in general, this is just not me outing any other YouTuber, is just it's a lifestyle. You like if you're not really into it or you're not gonna have the time, it could be like too much because the way that you have to like really body recomp for my personal experience, like I have a lot of fat, so I have to
Mhm.
change lose that fat but not lose my muscle. Because I can
Yeah,
lose weight easily, but I noticed that I'm gonna be losing all of my weight, like even the muscles. So it's like I gotta
yeah.
like body recomp, and it's been
Hey,
kind
you
of
know
hard.
what's good for, and I promote this for a lot of people, just because I like it. But back at my peak, I trained to like fight and shit. So it's like I think that shit's like fun, and it's a good way to keep muscle intact while losing weight.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's just that a lot of like the stuff that you have to do, you have to be very realistic. Like, are you gonna have the money to buy all these foods that are
Oh yeah,
gonna keep you lean, and you gotta make sure you
yeah.
hit your caloric deficit and protein, shit like
Mhm.
that. So it's just, and then the mental process of what you used to do and now. So that's like my biggest drawbacks, like or just what's been holding me back. But for the most part, yeah, Jeff Nippard, he's pretty cool. I can link one video that really pushed me to look at it differently. And then I guess another YouTuber while I'm at it, Felu Fit by Cooking. That's what initially started me to start losing weight, was trying his recipes. He's a German dude. Um, and he also inspired me to like just look at more at grams than fucking US metrics. So yeah, he's pretty good, and he makes low calorie, high protein meals. So yeah, solid dudes. Link them if y'all are interested. But yeah, what I was trying to get to as far as tech, which it's this app called Macro Factor. Because I was using MyFitnessPal to track all my macros. But the problem is MyFitnessPal is like the go-to one. If you ask any nigga who's like losing weight, they would tell you MyFitnessPal, which is not bad. It's just very outdated in a way. A lot of the things that I see in Macro Factor, it does it way more better than MyFitnessPal. Um, and one thing I like about my Macro Factor is like the UI is clean, everything is easy to add, create recipes. So like, and then premium, I will say you if you want to use all of the features, you do have to pay premium, but that's for every macro tracker app. But with MyFitnessPal, they were very greedy as far as like certain things you can do, and they put a shit ton of ads. And then on top of it, it was $20 a month. With macro factors, it's like $12 a month. So it's not like the best when it comes to money, but I rather have the cheaper option that's way more significantly better. So yeah, I've been using that. And one thing that a lot of people don't understand about losing weight, I guess, is once you hit your fitness goals, a lot of people just go back to where they started because they think, okay, well, I hit it. Now I could go back to how I usually eat. It's, like I said, it's a lifestyle. So what macro factor does, it knows that you're gonna like once you hit your goal, you need to change up and like maintain this weight. So it changes the actual caloric deficit that you need to hit. Um, and all the other features to it. So it literally changes it for you. MyFitnessPal does not do that, as far as I know. Yeah, so it's very really good. It's very accurate as well. It gets you the right body fat percentage. MyFitnessPal doesn't do that. It gives you a lot of other things that you would know. So yeah, it's pretty helpful. And again, I know I'm talking a lot of jargon that maybe a lot of people don't understand or want to get into this. It may sound a little confusing, but honestly, man, this is just for me and anyone who's curious. I definitely will make a video that will hopefully for someone who is like me when I started before I started was just lazy. I fucking ate like over 3,000 calories every goddamn day. I just impulsively ate food whenever I was hungry. You know what I mean? I'm gonna like do a more in-depth video that's a little more serious and nuanced, and hopefully, like I could get the
Hey, I
goal
mean,
where actually get someone who is lazy as me to do something like that.
apparently a lot of your fans like you when you do like your talking vlog video stuff. So
Yeah, I noticed that too. Um, Shout out to y'all. Um, yeah, I can't wait because I want to do it like very realistic. I don't want it to fucking be for clout or any bullshit. Like I wanted to actually like realistically get somebody into it if they're really interested or want to change. So anyway, yeah, that's my rant. Yeah, it's free. Y'all can go click that if you're interested. In description. The only downfall, again, like I said, they don't have a website version, unlike MyFitnessPal. So you're just gonna have to deal with the fact that it only is on the phone. But I'm pretty sure they're probably working on a website version. So yeah, that's and then I guess the last one for my tech for the week. Um, I do have this, I guess, another download manager, but I found this one to be better than JDownloader. Because I don't know, JDownloader has just been kind of annoying. It doesn't really be, it's not really responsive when I'm trying to download stuff, especially over like a gigabyte, 1 gigabyte. So it's called Free Download Manager. It's more easier, and you can set it where um, as soon as it's something that's over a 1 gigabyte, it'll just automatically open it up and download it on the download manager. Because that's the one misconception people think. Okay, you get a download manager, everything you download is just going to go through there. Some download managers don't let you do that. So I found Free Download Manager to do the job. So in order to actually do it, you got to make sure you get the actual web browser extension with the app. But other than that, that's it. Um, Again, as per usual, I'll have the links in description if y'all are interested. But yeah, that's all the tech for me for this week.
all right. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I, as usual, don't really have any tech that I can think of, so
Hmm.
that's it.
Okay. That's
That's
what's up.
it. All
That's what's
right.
up.
So now we get into news.
Oh boy.
Josh.
Oh boy.
So I guess I brought it up earlier. It's something semi-recent that we can talk about, just because I think it's hilarious. Wait. Go ahead, take a guess. What do you think I'm gonna talk about?
Uh.
It is kind of old at this point. It's like 2 weeks ago.
God damn, I can't. I like when you like brought it up initially, like earlier. I knew what it was. I forgot. Fucking
It was
can't think.
because of the quote I used. The old niggas unreliable like Dior's niggas.
Oh, niggas unreliable. Like damn. I don't know if it's the fucking drama shit or I don't know. I forgot. What the fuck?
I was gonna talk about how goofy it is that the whole Atrioc thing.
Yes. Okay, that's fucking what it.
Yeah,
Oh my god. What
that shit's so
you wanna explain it to them?
so.
What happened if then people don't know?
Um, there's no way people don't know at this point, but Atrioc getting caught on stream having purchased a service that allows him to look at deepfake porn of other streamers.
Yeah, and if y'all don't know who Atrioc is,
He was a streamer, a big streamer who did a lot of Hitman and talked about business on his YouTube channel
mhm,
and stream. And when it comes to business and marketing, as as cringe as people in those fields can be, he made information pretty accessible. Was pretty good for learning those kinds of things.
mhm.
And so I don't know how somebody so financially smart could be so realistically stupid. But
Right.
how you get caught on stream, bruh? Like it's
Watching
stupid enough that you
deepfake
did the
porn.
damn thing. It's stupid enough you did the damn thing.
If
But how
y'all
the fuck do you get caught?
before
Good
we get too
lord.
much into it, like the deepfake shit, I don't know if anyone knows about that, but pretty much AI. Like, you can literally get
AI shit,
anybody
anything AI,
on
yeah.
someone's body, or like a porn star's body,
Yeah.
and you can literally,
Yeah,
like,
it's
imagine
gross.
them
It's
getting,
disgusting.
you know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
And he was looking at people he knows
And I only want to talk about it
around
because
his face.
because you and me were talking about Ludwig's video on it and how I didn't even think about his take, like his perspective, because he now has the thought process of, oh yeah, my best friend was beating off to my girlfriend.
Yeah, that was his homie, like, it was Atrioc, Stans, and I think that was it, right?
Yeah,
Like, they were just, like,
yeah.
chilling, they were
Atrax
homies,
stands and yeah,
and, like,
Atrax stands in
that
blood, and I mean there's
happened?
also slime. But yeah,
Wow.
it's kind of nuts. It is kind of nuts, and I just think the situation is funny because it's like that's so specifically absurd.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy?
Hmm.
I didn't think it was gonna get as big as it got, because I was like, "Okay, this is and it's also the most least cancelable thing that I've seen people get canceled for, but it's, like, so absurd and weird that it kinda makes sense why everyone was like, "Yo," like.
Yeah, because like that's a one in a million situation. Never seen some shit like that again.
Right. I don't
This
know
is like
how that even happens.
yeah. And granted, I was literally talking with Josh about this earlier. That opened my eyes to how strange people can get. Because I'll talk about it a little bit. I'm a girl on the internet. People say some weird shit to me. Okay,
Mhm.
but like you never really understand how gross some people can be until you see a situation like that. And you know what's crazy is as of recently, that's not even the creepiest I've seen a nigga be.
Oh, yeah?
I literally told you about something earlier.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
So
that's
it's like
unfortunate.
wow. It's like I just didn't think it could be like that, but it really can be like that.
Unfortunately, and that was Atrioc.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
man.
was a track.
Like,
This is why
c
this is why we don't get into people's content anymore.
bro, yeah, and you know what's crazy is just that, I don't I don't hold people to certain standards or anything like that, or, but like, looking at his whole thing, like, "Oh, it was a mistake." It's like, to me, it felt like it was an addiction that's been happening, because if you look at it like, actual, like, look at the psychology behind how addictions work and stuff, like, this
Yeah,
was
that is
hit
true.
by a paywall, and even on top of it, if he really knew that, like, this was, like, an issue or anything, this would have been, like, handled already quickly as soon as he saw it, if he was on porn or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels like
My
you had
whole
to
thing,
go through
right?
all those barriers to know that
Yeah,
you're gonna be
exactly.
jerking off to these set of people that you know.
And my thing is, right, if you're gonna beat off to streamers that it's like plenty of streamers with OnlyFans. Just buy their fucking OnlyFans or something, dog.
Right. Like
Like, bro, you're friends with like Amaranth and shit. Like, just buy the fucking OnlyFans right there. You might as well if you're gonna pay money anyways.
I just, and yeah, that's the thing, that if anyone, because I saw a lot of weird takes, and I'm sure you saw a bunch of them takes
Yeah,
too.
I saw a bunch of weird takes. Yeah,
It's like, dude, it's non-consensual though. That's the thing
it
that really
is.
bugs me.
Yeah, it's gross.
Like, they didn't
It's
ask for that.
gross.
And, like,
They didn't.
imagine growing up in this society where, like, you're just trying to live your life and you get sexualized just because of your sex. It's like, god damn.
Yeah, it's weird. It's very strange. Um, and for those that don't think that it's possible, that can happen to men as well.
Yeah, that
That
can
can happen
too.
to men as well. But the thought process is that it's always because it's more common that men hypersexualize females. So it's like, yeah, but you can, you know, men and women. It's not necessarily exclusive. You can be people get unconsensually sexualized for any number of things. It's pretty gross.
Like, and if you still don't understand that feeling, like, imagine if you just, like, woke up and someone is just sending you, like, weird shit, like, saying, "Hey, I wanna F you," and all this other stuff, like,
Yeah, just
constantly.
being super in your business type. Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's gross. But yeah, I think that whole situation, I just want to talk about on the podcast because we're notorious for talking about news stories that are very like strange, absurd things.
Mhm.
And the second that shit happened, I was like, oh, we better start recording the podcast again soon because that's so weird.
I don't
It's
know
like we gotta
how.
like there are some moments where like I'm like, oh, I do kind of wish PJ was still on the podcast just to see his reaction to some of this shit.
Right.
Cause like uh that shit would get such a good reaction for content. You bringing that, like us talking about that.
Mhm.
Me being like, yeah, you heard about HR looking at
First time
deepfake one of
reaction?
his friends, and then bro just being like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
Because usually sometimes when we bring news, PJ doesn't know anything about it.
Right.
So it's just like getting that first
So
time
it's like,
reaction is like, what the
yeah. So that's the thing that PJ offered to the podcast. Like, those first time reactions to weird ass news stories. We need another third host, man.
right.
No lie. We need a third host that knows nothing about the internet.
Please. It's content.
It's content. You not knowing anything about the internet is unironically what's best for us on the internet.
Oh my god. Man, I my face I was literally at work. I was gonna like I took a picture of like this old ass reel. I was like, oh yeah, this is older than me or whatever. And then I'm like about to go eat like lunch and I'm scrolling through Twitter, just taking a break to see like what's going on. And then I just see like Mudahar's like quote tweet on this Dexero article, and then I saw Atrioc. I was like, no. I didn't have
Thank
to
God.
read the header. I was like, no. Yeah, I know. If you're on Dexero, like, I don't know. It's
Oh, no,
over.
you're done.
You're
You're done.
done. Oh my god, it was so disappointing. Like, I was so mad. I'm like, why? I don't know. Like,
Yeah, that'll happen.
and then his wife was there too.
Yeah.
I
I had a
don't
wife,
know.
by the way.
And they literally I think even Cutie was saying that, like, they just got married, like, a year ago. She usually does,
Yeah.
like, cake streams. She made the cake on her stream, and they did a
Mm-hmm.
whole thing celebrating that. Oh, man, imagine.
Yeah. And eh,
This
I
really
can
exposed a
I
lot of
can say that
crappy people.
as a I can only imagine that being married to someone when you being someone's wife, if you find out that they like over like they just super omega just objectify women, you got to be like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, huh?
I don't know. I feel like I took that as a disrespect because you also, like it's women that you know.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's yeah.
man, and it's
You
just
spin. You spin. But yeah, I just thought it was such a uniquely absurd situation. We had to talk about it on the podcast the second I heard it, and that was like 2 weeks ago.
it's sad, man.
It is pretty sad, but it's funny
Yeah, it is
at the very least.
a very weird situation.
Truly a situation that only a grown ass white man could be caught for.
Right? That's crazy. That's gonna go down like as
Oh
like
yeah,
the
he's forever gonna be
weirdest.
the deep fake guy.
Yeah, because he if y'all don't know, he's quitting content creation after this. And
I thought he was just taking a break.
well, apparently in his twit line, maybe I got it wrong from the twit longer. They said it was like to he's quitting, he's stepping down or something like that.
Oh, okay, bet.
I was like, and then the weird thing, he also said he was still gonna go to Japan while like Ludwig and them is like going to or actually in Japan right now. So it's kind of like, damn. It's like I don't know. I wouldn't after that, I don't even know how I would show my face knowing that like it's such an embarrassing thing. Like, bro, come on, dog. Oh man.
That'd be so funny to be like to be one of the people that's close to him though, because like regardless of whether he redeems himself in your eyes or not, anytime you see him, you just gotta be like, "Hey, bro, ain't you the deep fake guy?" And he's just gonna look at you.
Yeah. It's like a taint. It's just oh man.
It's gross.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah. So, what do you got? What's up? What else is on the news for today?
Hmm. We always got drama. I
Yeah.
we could always talk about I mean, I don't know if you wanna talk about, like, the whole this is a little bit recent. I don't know. You let me know if this is too, like, eh. like the whole Hogwarts thing?
It's just not enough to talk about. Like, we can talk about that in like 5 minutes. Type beat. Like, it's like, regardless of how I feel about her, like the whole controversy or whatever, like the game just looks shit. So why do I care? You
Okay,
know?
that's understandable. I respect that.
It's like, okay, she hates trans people. Cool. The game is openly transphobic. Cool. Nobody that buys it cares. Like, I don't. Who cares?
Okay, I respect that because I know it was definitely like a. Oh,
It
should
was a
you
big
play
thing.
the game or
I mean, it
not?
sucks to me. It sucks to me because like I thought it was super overblown until they made like a super transphobic trans character
Yeah,
just for the sake of saying that they aren't transphobic. Then I was like, okay, no, they're definitely. You got it. My bad. You guys were right the entire time. So not only does the game look shit, it is legitimately transphobic now. So
it's just weird because it just felt like they added that in there, like just to prove that. It's like, man, just stick to what you were gonna do. Like, I don't know. That just it comes off a little bit weird, but again, I don't really care. I don't know why
yeah,
people are so oppressed about like playing a game. Just nigga, just play the game, bro. Like no one, FBI is not gonna like hit you down.
right.
Like,
Just if you're going to play the game, just don't say it publicly. Like who cares?
yeah, because if you do, like
People
you
are
are,
streaming the game because even if they don't like the game, they're getting clicks, so you can't even tell who really likes it or not. It doesn't matter.
yeah, like,
No, but like who,
and,
it's whatever.
and if people get mad at you playing the game, I think it's like kind of understandable. You know, like
Yeah, it's understandable for sure, but it's like, bruh, this is the content. It's the big game right now. Like you can't get mad at people for stepping on what's big right now.
yeah, like it's just too much. It's not that deep, y'all.
Nigga, content is half these niggas' livelihoods. Like if they're gonna play a big game, they're gonna play a big game, and especially if there's controversy around it, it gets them even more clicks. Like
Right. That's
get
true.
real. I've thought about it. I've been like, damn, that game looks like shit, but I might get it just for the controversy clicks. Like trans girl playing this game. Oh,
Right, that would get
but
some clicks. Shit, I was gonna
I
pirate it if
just
they had a fucking crack.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get Josh to crack it for me,
Right.
but it's like
They have de novo,
it
unfortunately, I think, de novo or whatever the fuck.
it just looks too mid for me to even want to try to do that. Like it just doesn't look
Let me double
fun.
check to make sure.
Shit looks like off-brand for Spoken, and Forspoken is already off-brand for Spoken, so like,
How you get
why do I
off
care?
brands for Spoken? That's crazy. I don't know.
Forspoken's and I people played that game. That's the crazy thing.
People spend money on that game
That
after
game
hearing the
almost
reviews.
blew up your damn PC. That game almost blew up your damn PC, and it's not because your PC wasn't good enough to run it.
Right. Like if you didn't have a
It's
4090, like it was just no, you can't. Sorry. That's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't see no cracks. I think it does have de novo support.
Oh well, who cares? Game's shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, a lot of people like it, so whatever.
I mean, a lot of people like it, a lot of people hate it, but I can tell just from looking at the game that it's a game that I would find mid. So like, what's even the point?
I probably have to watch it to see what it actually.
I've been watching some of Afro's shit on it just because it's Afro. Then again, as much as I love Afro, also wouldn't be surprised if he was transphobic. So
I mean,
it's
I'm
my goat
watching.
though.
I was watching the rest of that VOD. It didn't seem like he was. He was just kind of like more, I guess, trying to figure out the whole takes
Nah, I'm
between
just
two
fucking
sides.
around. I'm just fucking around.
No, I get you what you're saying. But yeah, no,
But I do like Afro though. Afro's sick.
yeah, that's a go.
Yeah, been
But
watching him a long time.
did you want to talk about the Nintendo Direct?
Oh shit, yeah, we can. Oh wow, yeah, the Nintendo Direct did happen, huh? I guess that says a lot about what I have to talk about. They showed Pikmin 4 at the start of the trailer, which is one of the most like one of the things they showed that I actually care about for Pikmin 4. I like the Pikmin games.
Okay.
Pikmin 4 looks really nice. It looks cool.
Uh-huh.
They didn't show too much, but they showed like there's a new type of Pikmin. He's a little ice guy. He's cute. I like him.
Mm.
They showed no F-Zero, so why do I care?
Oh, you were waiting for
They
that.
no, they're I'm always waiting for it, but they're never going to acknowledge that game's existence. It doesn't happen. Um
A lot of RPG games I notice.
A lot
It's
of
not bad.
remasters. The reason I thought they were gonna do F-Zero is because there was a lot of remasters for GameCube games, and so I was like, "Holy shit, we're getting a GX remaster," and it didn't happen.
Mm.
Um, but they remastered the biggest one. They remastered Metroid Prime.
Oh yeah, the
And that
original.
shit is so fire, dude. I really wanted to do well because I want them to remaster 2 and 3 and hopefully Hunters, but they're never going to remaster Hunters because Metroid or Nintendo likes to act like Metroid Prime Hunters doesn't exist. It's an obscure DS title in the Metroid Prime series. It had really fun PvP.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, um, I really like Metroid Prime, so I'm glad that they remastered it. I hope it does well. I want Metroid Prime 2. I want Metroid Prime 3 remastered. Please
Mm.
remaster bundle it. I don't care. I just want some.
Mm.
Um, they remastered a lot of shit. They finally gave another release date for Advance Wars HD remaster,
Oh,
which I
5.
care about because I like Advance Wars a lot, but every time they give the release date for that game, it gets pushed back. So I doubt that they're telling the truth. But they had actual like newly animated stuff for it, so maybe. Um,
Hmm.
there's also they made Sammy look really pretty in that game, and I'm happy for that because I like her a lot. Um, there's
Um.
I'm trying to remember. They showed a lot of Splatoon shit. Who cares? Uh, uh, they
They showed the new
they
games, the Game Boy Advance and Game Boy.
Oh yeah, they put it on the Game Boy games on the Switch, and the only one that matters is Tetris and Wario Land 3.
I really wanted
Um,
to see the Game Boy ones or Game Boy Advance ones, and they did.
yeah, they didn't show too much of them. There is an F-Zero game on the GBA that there's two F-Zero games on the GBA, and they chose the worst one that also doesn't matter to the plot at all, which is Maximum Velocity. Because the one that matters to the plot is a GP Legend, and GP Legend is also leads into the anime. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, the anime also being called GP Legend as well. And to get this, it's really fucking sick, and you guys should all watch it. You guys should all watch the F-Zero anime. It's like 64 episodes at most.
Mm.
I think it's even less. I just remember it having like 60 something episodes. I might be tripping. It's been like years since I watched it, but it's so gas. I want to do a video about it at some point.
Mm.
But it's so fire. And I will say the finale is one of the best finales in dare I say in shonen.
Really
The ending is so sick. The
interesting.
ending is oh I'd love to show you that clip, but we need to watch that show at some point, so I won't.
There's a lot of shit we gotta watch.
There's a lot of shit we gotta watch. We can watch something tonight after recording.
Depends. I gotta fucking call my dad.
Hey,
I haven't talked to him in a minute.
bet. But yeah, dude. There was that. They showed more stuff for Zelda, which is cool. It looks pretty dope.
Oh yeah, Tears of the Kingdom or something like
Tears
that.
of the Kingdom. I like it. It looks cool. I'm a big Zelda fan, so that's cool. They didn't show too much though. It's more fucking uh teaser shit. So
I'm
what
glad they
one?
showed a little bit of the gameplay. It looks pretty cool, yeah.
They showed a little bit of gameplay, but nothing crazy. It did look like Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. They had like the makeshift vehicles or whatever. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. Who knows? But yeah. Um, the Hidden Urk was okay. I guess
They didn't show
they
a
could have
lot, but
done.
yeah, it was pretty
Yeah, they
solid.
could have done with more that I cared about. You know, that if there was F-Zero mention at all, if there was like, I don't know, if they did a little bit more for Zelda, if they announced Metroid Prime 2 and 3 or Metroid Prime 4 or you know, if they released a new console like they should have done 2 years ago, or if they announced a like there's a few things they could have done. I don't know.
Okay,
But I mean it wasn't bad. It was okay. I'm just being a hater.
I understand. Yeah,
I'm also just always a Nintendo hater, so
Speaking of that, like, did you hear about E3 is not having? I think it was
Nin-
PlayStation and Nintendo and Xbox.
PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. Yeah, so it's just E.
It's just E. They on E,
It's
bro.
just E. They're on E, bro. It's no E3. It's just E.
Like, who's going to be there other than like just other companies? Because that's
I don't
just
know. Maybe E3 can be like an indie convention now.
it sucks because like I know people were saying like, well, you got the Game Awards and whatnot, and that's true, and they have their own like mini directs. Each of the companies have their own shows, but I think another thing was like just pulling up to the E3 conventions. Uh, that was also kind of cool, I guess.
Mhm.
That I feel like it holds valuable weight to still have it going, if that makes sense. But again, I'm not too sure how that would be since of COVID and everything. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought that I was trying to like figure out like what would be a purpose or a reason for people to go to E3, this year specifically. And that's like the only thing I could think of. Like the actual like pulling up and seeing those games. Because I don't know, that was the one thing that I was like thinking like maybe one day, like when I was younger, like it would be kind of cool to see new games in a convention or something like that.
This reminds me. Something far more important than the Nintendo Direct got announced last weekend
Hmm.
at TWT before Top 8. Do you know what they showed, Josh?
Oh,
35 minutes talking about Tekken 8.
oh yeah, I saw some clips. There was this one chick.
And
She looked fire.
that's Nina.
That was that
That's
Nina.
Nina.
That was Nina.
That was Nina. Yes, that's the Nina redesign.
Oh, that's fire. If y'all
The
haven't seen
Nina
it, y'all gotta
redesign.
see it.
I like the Nina redesign a lot. I'm very gay for the new Nina redesign. But they showed some stuff that, as somebody who's been playing Tekken a long time, I'm not too sure about, like the whole heat system and stuff. But I'm not gonna be like an outright hater of it, because the way that things work promotes movement and like aggression instead of like movement and defense. Which Tekken's always been like movement and defense rather than movement and aggression. So we'll see. But I think movement is integral to Tekken, so as long as it still promotes movement, it can't be the worst, right?
Hmm.
Right? Please.
Please. I mean, I guess we'll have to see. Goddamn.
But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested. Also, Martial Law's design in that game is so good. He looks so sick. Him and Jin and Kazi look so sick in that game. Uh, the game looks so good. Holy fuck, Nina! Oh my god!
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I really like
And
the
every character
combo.
has like character specific like personality based things, like in their play style. So like now Nina has like the gats that she starts going on you with, like it's like
Hmm.
there's a lot of cool concepts, so I want to see how they execute it, but I'm skeptical because of what it is. Like, we just have to see. But I'm hype regardless. I've always been hype for Tekken. It's Tekken, so I'm hype.
Hmm. Okay. That's what's up. Yeah, I can't wait. Shit, what is the game radar? I want to know like what is coming out soon because we already got. I don't know next week. I think it's next week. Atomic Heart. Yeah, Saturday, I believe.
June or July, I don't recall. One of those, I believe June. Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
We're hopping on Street Fighter 6, right?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, bet.
I gotta get
Yeah.
that. That's for
You
the
know what I've been
streets.
playing a lot of recently? It's not a fighting game, but I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter Rise recently. So I kind of hope they drop something else for that game, or like drop a new Monster Hunter,
Wasn't that
because
their
Monster Hunter Rise is
last?
pretty good.
They like dropped something recently that they said it was gonna be their last thing.
It was Sunbreak.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that was gonna be their last.
Yeah, I think it is, but I'm not 100% certain. But I
Damn.
just want new Monster Hunter content. I'm a fiend.
Huh.
I'm trying to think. Uh, what else is coming out? You said Atomic Heart, which I'm not gonna play, but I'll be watching your playthrough.
Mm.
I'm trying to think. when will they ever release a good anime again? Odyssey is our only good one for the next 10 years.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
I want.
Mm,
Oh, dude, I want to say there is something I'm not thinking of right now.
there's
Hold
Jedi
up.
Survivor in I think April.
Oh, true, true. I still need to play the first one. That'd be a good stream game.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have the first one. I got it for free from Cam. He got a code
Oh
for it.
really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
fire.
Hold on.
I feel like you really messed with that one.
Hold on. I mean, I'm not opposed to Star Wars. I think Star Wars is kind of sick. Um, hold on. I can ask the nerds. They'll know what games are coming out soon.
The nerds.
Hold on. Yeah, I just asked the nerds, Sean, Dev, Choco. I said, what's some hype games coming out soon? And so I'll just wait for the responses. They'll give us our content.
Hmm.
But I'm pretty sure all of us are just waiting for Street Fighter 6 at this point.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 6 waiting room.
The only thing else is that's recent. I mean, obviously the remastered version of Prime came out. What else?
That's already out though. They released that like
Yeah,
after the
that's already
direct.
out.
The
Yeah.
physical versions are coming out in April though, I think.
Uh, then they have Octopath, which I don't know if that's your type of game.
I mean, it's not. I've never played the first one. I like RPGs obviously a lot, but I just hate that every like Nintendo company RPG looks like Octopath now because of how Octopath did their graphics.
Yeah.
So they all look like that with like the 2.5D like backgrounds and the like, the dim lighting type. It's like it's a good look, but I just hate that they all look like that.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. They do have I don't know if you mess with the Resident Evil remakes, but they do have
Oh, they're
4 coming
doing
out
4, right?
in
Yeah, 4 is
March.
coming out. Yeah, yeah. They did recently release the Dead Space remake as well, which was really good, I heard.
Oh, I really wanted to get that game.
Why didn't you?
Nigga, I'm broke.
Damn, nigga.
I am broke.
How much
Tickets
does it cost?
fees. Boy,
How much does it cost?
it was like a straight 60, I believe, or unless
Oh,
I'm wrong.
damn. I was gonna say, if it's like 40 or less, I'll get it for you.
Oh,
We
really?
can do videos on it, yeah.
I don't want to waste your money like that. Yeah, it's straight 60. I was really trying to do a
Damn,
video
damn,
on
I
that.
might be too broke for that shit too.
Right, like, bro. And they're already switching games to $70 format.
They want to, yeah, I was about to say they're making. That's another thing that Hogwarts did wrong. They want you to pay $70 for that game. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, and Nintendo's gonna make you pay 70 for Legend of Zelda. Like, I'll kill myself.
Bro, I think that's the first freaking one with $70. That's crazy. So
Oh yeah, Choco did say the new Theatrhythm game comes out in 6 days, and if you don't know what Theatrhythm is, it's a Square Enix game where
yeah.
there's different Theatrhythm games, and the whole point of them is they're rhythm games of each of the like
How do
Square
you
Enix
spell that?
franchises. So like theater rhythm, so like Theater, and then Hythm, so like theater rhythm. And it's there's a whole bunch of them, and they're like Square Enix rhythm games of like different Square Enix properties like Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, stuff like that.
Okay.
And that's pretty cool for anybody that's a rhythm gamer. Anybody that's a little bit of a rhythm gamer. Imagine being cringe and being a rhythm gamer. Could not be me. I
Right.
literally hold the world record in one, but you ignore that.
Okay. I made a goal. I need to get a PS5 before the
Mm-hmm.
summer.
Before the
Like
summer. Oh
I
yeah, 16 comes out, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, 16 does come out.
Final Fantasy 16.
Oh, that's gonna be a big hit.
Yeah,
When does that
that's
come
also gonna
out?
be PS5 exclusive,
Oh,
I think.
yeah. And I'm noticing my freaking computer just I don't know.
Computer can't hang.
Yeah, like recording. I literally had to buy Atomic Heart on the PS4 because like I was afraid that I couldn't record and play
Dude,
the game.
I'm being so dead ass. I know you don't like doing it, but you should really try to like stream when you can. See if you can get anything like extra money off of streaming.
Yeah, I would have to figure out a schedule and something easy to like fit in. I just really hope that like after school, like I can just squeeze out some more stuff and content in general and like have more time to hang out with you and other people and stuff like that. Because yeah, the schedule is just jam packed. But yeah, I do need to figure out ways to do that. But I made it a goal because I need to make sure like if I'm gonna be playing these games or gonna buy them my computer or I have something that can handle it.
But
Um,
saving up to buy a PS5, wouldn't it be better to just save an extra like few hundred off of whatever you'd be paying, and then just get better parts for your PC instead?
yeah, so I've already pondered that thought. I think I could do that, but it's gonna take a while. Like the freaking GPUs, and then the CPU, and then I mean getting the RAMs. Honestly, I could get RAM sticks if I really wanted to save up. I could get the RAM sticks. CPUs are usually at least the newer ones are around 300. Um, um, and then I gotta make sure like my motherboard will be able to handle, which it should. Um, but I think the GPU is the problem. It's like the combination of getting the new CPU, RAM, and then the GPU all together. Almost feels like I could get it one by one, but it might take a while, especially trying to
Mm-hmm.
get the GPU. Which I wanted to get the RTX 2080 or one of the RTXs, but uh, it's so much money, bruh. It's like god
It
damn.
really is. It really is.
But that would just be the first goal, just to have it, and then I think maybe yeah, that is a good idea to start saving up for PC parts anyway.
Yeah.
Um,
You need to hit 1,000 subs so you can get your first YouTube check
damn.
and put it towards
Remember
that
when
shit.
we used to get monetization without even having to go? That shit was
Right?
crazy. Like I had a Google AdSense send me in the mail like, "Hey, you hit past 10,000 views. Now you can start making money." And it was like 23 cents. It's like, "Oh yeah, thanks."
Bro was Mr. 23 cents. That's crazy.
Mhm. Broke forever. Felt
Bro,
like it.
forever. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, people be making a decent amount of money off of, like, as long as you can get consistent views, you can actually get a decent amount of, like, money that you can put towards saving towards something. Like, I remember, Migs was talking about it on stream. Some fun was talking about it. Um, Granted, I might cut this out anyways, just because I don't know. But he was talking about how he just got a partner recently, like super recently, right? He had to set shit up for his account, so he didn't get it as soon as he hit 1,000.
Mhm.
And now he's almost at 2,000, and he said that after 2 weeks of being partner, he looked at his account, and he had like, what was it? It was like he had like 320. Like he had $3.20 off of like 2 weeks with lower views than usual.
Really?
Yeah, and so I can only imagine that, like, if you get a decent amount, you'd get like in your first 2 weeks, if you got a decent amount of views, like you'd probably make like 10 or so with as consistent as you are, because you're also far more consistent than him.
I guess we'll have to see when I get there.
So it's
See how
like
that
if
works.
you're doing $10 every 2 weeks, like getting 20 a month is like sounds like nothing, but on top of what you already do, it'd be so much easier to save for stuff.
I realized maybe
Mm.
that might work. I don't know because I've seen that. Um, I don't know if you got it too, but it
Mm.
looks like Raid Shadow Legends is like opening more ways to people to get like I guess a sponsorship in a way. Like I saw
Mm.
it was like a $680 like incentive if you get how many people to do the Raid Shadow Legends thing. But I was
Mm.
like, I really don't even like Raid Shadow Legends anyway. But like I'm noticing that the if that's like also another avenue, sponsorships for like streaming or
Right.
whatever.
Right.
I don't know, but that's just something extra. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I have to see because I'm in my head. I'm thinking like I may not make no money at all, but I don't know. I have to see, like you were saying, including all of those
Well, you can also
things I
you
do.
would be able to make money immediately as soon as you hit partner because you already have shit set up.
Hmm.
So you wouldn't have to wait for anything.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder how it's gonna be. Yeah, like, oh, it's crazy just how much would happen in like 3 years. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Mainly a year and a half, really think about it. Because, like, you've been serious about YouTube for about 3 years, but you didn't start realizing it was something you really wanted to do until like a year and a half ago.
No, I think it was 2020 when I realized that.
Mm.
Because
Because
that's
I thought
why I feel like I
you were
started.
talking with me for a while. Oh no, yeah, you definitely started being like on your shit with it in 2020, and that's
Like
when
anything, like Noble said it best. Anything past 2020 was like training grounds, right?
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
and then now like 2020
You're
was when
kind
I
of
was
right.
like,
I
all
just remember
right,
you talking to me in 2021, being like, like you like doing YouTube and you want to do it, but you're just there's like, I don't know, you were still uncertain of yourself, I guess. Like I remember us having old ass conversations where you were just super uncertain in what you were doing.
yeah, I guess as far as like probably content and stuff.
Mm. Yeah, probably. But yeah, no, it is really crazy how like exponential your shit has been since 2020. Like,
And this is with just doing let's plays because I was thinking, I was like, man, I'm a really like hard market because I was like, I'm not gonna lie, over the past 2 weeks, I was contemplating whether I should still continue to do let's plays, but I was like, I don't know, man. Like, this is like the most fun I have doing videos. And if I did anything else, I don't know. I would have to really make it where I can enjoy doing it. But I
yeah,
feel like
it's
I would be
like
able to do other videos and grow, but I don't know.
you do like let's plays and then you do like side shit every now and then, but you
Yeah.
have like your main thing, which is that um
Okay,
you're
so
like
one
you
thing I did think of doing, I want to make a cooking channel once I somewhat get some growth, and
mm-hmm.
then like maybe
You
just
need it.
let
You need
people
it.
like, hey, you guys want to see something entirely different 180? Pull over there.
Yeah.
So if like gaming ever like gets tired or whatever, I could just maybe use that channel as like something I do mainly down in the future. I'm thinking like way ahead, but I don't know. I was just thinking about that because I don't know. I feel like I've been cooking a lot. Oh, I've been
Mm-hmm.
cooking since December, like everything homemade. I
You
haven't.
also need to fucking you need to finish editing the rest of those Burning Blood videos as well.
Man, there's a lot of them videos.
Yeah,
I
it's
gotta
like,
do a lot of this shit. Yeah.
but yeah, you and me need to find something for us to like do content wise as well.
Yeah.
Like something that you and me are like we do it and like it's fun us hopping on a game beating the shit out of each other for like an hour or something, getting like 3 videos out of it is whatever. That's fun. But like you and me need to find something that like we can make content of together that we're just like, oh yeah, we could probably like do this shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Uh like I just don't know what it would be. But we need to make more content together. Because I realized like I have a lot of fun doing videos with like other people. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's just a lot to do. Um so it's very fun to me. Like the most fun I had with a video on my channel, not my best video at all. It's also my worst performing video. Is the anime and video game basketball draft that I did with Ben and Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
Um, where I feel like I feel like it was a lot of fun to do that video, and I am kind of sad at how it performed, but
Mm-hmm.
it was very fun, and I still want to do videos like that with people. Like, dude, I would love to make a series of video. I actually am thinking about making it a series of videos. It's like the games I used to play with you and PJ. Where like I get random people on and I'm like, okay, 1 second of an anime opening, guess what it is, type beat.
Mm-hmm.
Um but I you and me need to find something that like we both really like making content of and just do some shit.
Yeah, it's a process because I want to do something that is genuine and it doesn't feel like it's just.
Exactly.
That's the hard part.
But yeah, man, it's it sucks making videos, lucky.
Yeah, especially when you want to be consistent and it's like,
Mm-hmm. Agreed. So yeah, uh, man, it is weird to be like recording this again. Even I'm not gonna lie,
yeah, it's been a
cause
while.
like it's been yeah, we're just out of practice, man. We haven't been in the podcast for a break.
Hmm. Yeah.
Fucking I should get dude. I was telling you about off recording. I should get him on the podcast,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, man. I really do want us to be a little bit more consistent with the podcast only because like I would love to get like cool guests on and just talk about shit. No lie.
Yeah.
But that's also part of me just I like meeting new people. So like using the podcast as a means to like have real conversations with people I don't know is also just a sick concept to me. But you know, I think we've been here long enough for now for our first one back.
Hmm.
Josh, what say you? What would you like to tell the people before we head out?
Yeah. Check out our own personal content we do on our own time, and stay tuned to what we're doing on here, and let us know how you guys feel about the podcast yourself. Unbiased criticism. I'm down for some feedback.
Yeah, word. Support black business. It's Black
Hmm.
History Month. What are y'all doing?
That's a given.
What are y'all doing? But yeah, that's gonna be all for us from now. And with that, I'll see y'all later.